Hi guys, how's it going? Today I thought I'd just show you how to play It's a Hard Life by Queen. It's quite easy to be honest, and it sounds really good when you play along with the actual thing. So I'll just show you what we're going to be learning today, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. Right, so that's what we're going to be learning. That's the main bulk of it, and I'll show you how to do the right hand first. Okay, so the first chord we need to know, or the first chords we need to know, is a B flat and a B flat 11th, and we're going to be playing around those notes. If people don't know what that is, B flat, D and F, and B flat 11th, which is A flat, C and E flat. Okay, so we're going to be playing those notes mostly at the moment. Right, so the first little bit goes like this. It goes. That basically is, first note you need to know is a D, then you need to go down to an F, then go to a B flat, then go back to a D, and then move down to a C, and then to an A flat, then up to the top A flat, then back down to the bottom A flat. So that goes. Finger wise, it doesn't really matter what you use, it's just what feels most comfortable to you. I just play what I feel like, to be honest. And so play that normal speed, it would go. Okay, so once you got that, you have to play that twice, so it goes like this, and then I'll show you the next bit. So it goes. Okay, so once you've played that, it changes a little bit. So instead of going to the C, you don't go to the C, well you do go to C, but in a different way. You go D, F, B flat, D, A and the C together, then to F, then back to A and C, then back to F, so it goes like that. So we're basically playing an F chord there. So what we got so far is we play this twice. Right, so once we got that, we move on to a G minor chord, which is G, B flat and D, and playing around those notes. So after you've played the little bit we've learnt, which is you then hit a G minor chord, and you play the G again. G, B flat, D, A, back to D, then to G, then back to D again. So, alright, and as I said, just use any fingers that feel most comfortable to you. Right, so the next bit after that, we go up to an E flat, which is up here. That's E, G and B flat. So far we got. Then you go up to here. You play this twice. You go. Then you move down to the next one, which is a B flat. I play it here. B flat, D, and F, and you play two on that as well. So. Next chord we need to know is a C minor. C minor is usually played here, but I'm playing an inversion of it, which means I'm bringing the G from up here down to the bottom, just so it's easier for us to get to. But this one, there's a little change to it because we're kind of filling in the gap between it because it's longer. So it goes. Right, that might seem a bit tricky, but here we go. You hit the C minor chord, then you hit the G again, then the C, and then the E flat, and then up to the top G, then you hit a C again, then the D, and then an E flat. So it goes. Right? Okay, so after the C minor bit we've just played, which goes like this, we go to a B flat chord, which is B, D and F. We're going to play it here, and you play that 4 times. You go, and after that, which is quite easy, you move on to a B flat 11th chord, which is an A flat, a C and an E flat, and you play that 4 times as well. Right, so if you're a bit confused, I'll just start from the beginning and show you what we've got so far. Alright, if you got that, then that's great. Now we're moving on to the main bit, which is the first chord we need to know is an E flat, and we've played that one before. It's up here, and it gets really easy from here. From now on, it's just basically just chords or repetition of what we just played. So when he starts "you win, you lose," it goes "you win." So basically, we're just moving down chords here. So as I said, first chord E flat, play it twice, then move on to the next one, which is a B flat. We've played that already. That's B flat, D and F. Then we're moving down to a C minor, which is that one, but again I've moved the G down to there just to make it easier for us. So, and then the next chord we need to know is a G minor. I've gone through that one already, but if you've forgotten, that's a G, a B flat and a D. We play that twice as well. And then basically we're repeating that again, so we go back up to the E flat, then down again, then to the C minor, then to the G minor, and then this is the bit where it changes. We go to an A flat, which is an A flat, a C and an E flat. So that's what we're going to learn there. So basically that is just playing A, and then we're double tapping the A flat up the top twice. So I'll just show you what we've got so far, and then I'll move on to the next bit if it's a tad bit confusing. Right, so we go E flat, B flat, C minor, G minor, E minor, B minor, C minor, G minor. Okay, and the next chord we need to know after that is an F, and that's quite simple. That's just an F, an A and a C. And basically we're just doing the same pattern as we did on the A flat chord. You go, but instead of going to A flat you go to an F chord. So right, so hopefully you've got that, and I'll move on to the next bit. I'll just show you what we got so far though, just to make sure you've all got it right. Alright, so if you got that, that's great. We'll move on to the next bit. Right, so the next bit is a B flat chord, and we're playing that here. Okay, we'll play that twice. So if you remember the B flat chord, it's B, D and F. And then we're moving to a D minor chord, and instead of playing the A up there, like that, that's a D minor chord, I'm going to play it down there, just so it makes us easy to get to. So we play the B flat twice, and then we go to D minor. All I'm doing is bringing my thumb down to the A, playing that twice. And then next bit we need to we go up to an E flat chord. We've learned that already. Then back down to the B minor chord, B flat chord, play it twice, then back up to the E flat chord, play that twice again, then back down to the B flat chord again, and then you need to go to an F chord. Okay, so that bit we've just learned, so that was playing B flat twice, then going down to a D minor, playing that twice, up to E flat, play that twice, back down to B flat, back up to E flat, and back down to B flat, then to an F. You play the F once, because there's a little bit here that changes. I'll just turn the music over so I get it right. This bit is slightly confusing, you're going to have to work on this a bit. So, as I said, you play the F once, and then you got to go to a C minor chord, which is a G, C and an E, and then we're going to an A flat chord, which is a flat, C and E, so basically you're just moving your thumb up, and then we're going to an F7th chord, which is basically A, C, an E flat and an F, and then the next chord we're going to B flat. We've learned that already. That's B flat, D, and F. So you've got to work on this bit. It's quite tricky. So if you go like this. You go. Okay, so you're just playing the chords once each time. Got to get the hang of this. I found this quite tricky when I was learning how to do it, but in the end it sounds really good. So you're going. Okay, so when you get to the B flat, you play that twice, so you go, and then we're going down to D minor again, so we've played this bit already, we're repeating it now, then go back up to the E flat, then down to B flat again, then back up to the E flat, then back down to the B flat, then we go to the F. We've learnt that sequence already, so you should have it there. And then we go into an E flat up here, and you're playing this 4 times. And then we go into an E flat 11th chord, which is basically, we're just moving it down to a D flat, F and A flat, and playing that 4 times. So I just play it from the sequence we've learnt, so we go. Okay, so hopefully if you got that, we'll move on to the next bit, and you're probably glad to know it's mostly repeating ourselves now.